Happy 4th of July!
Hey guys, I'm Lori, and I'm here with Hope today. Happy 4th of July!
Hi.
Today we're going to show you a great style. We've got a cute little star, and I'm going to show you how to do a 5-strand ribbon braid with 3 different color ribbons. We chose to do it for the 4th of July so we could work in our red, white, and blue, but you could use it for your own country's holiday if you're not American, or for a variety of occasions, support your sports team. A lot of ways you can use this technique, so let's get started. Okay, so I've started by parting her hair over here on the side, and I'm going to come across here, section off, section of hair right down here by her ear. I'm going to pull the rest of this out of the way. Okay, so once I've got her hair parted along here, I'm going to take and section it about halfway down here and put that to the side and clip this out of our way. Thank you, Hope. Okay, now from here we're going to section it into 3 parts. Come along here. You want them equal, so as you're parting, just be aware that you're going to do 3 separate equal parts. I'll try to do a third here. Okay, so I've got one. Let that hang or clip it out of the way if you need to. Okay. Take and secure this with an elastic here. And I first saw this side star done like this on an Instagram page called Sheer Braided Bliss. Chelsea is the very talented mom behind Sheer Braided Bliss. I saw it and I just knew it was so cute I'd have to do a tutorial incorporating this star. So I've sectioned again here. I'm going to take this and pull it up, and I want to put my elastic in so it's up a little bit higher, so it's like the topmost point of our star here. And now this bottom section, come along, and we want it level with that. I'm going to go ahead and get another clip here. I'll just clip that back out of the way. Okay, so before we secure this, we're going to take this hair here, and you can pull it across. You can do a 3-strand braid. I think it looks nicer if you kind of get the hair tighter. So I'm going to take and twist it as I go, and then pull this into a tight elastic here. Okay. All right. And you know what? I'm going to end up wanting this, I think, one on top and one underneath. So I'm going to take and lift up this section here and pull one of these underneath. Okay. So got that. We're going to come down now and clip this, and we're going to make the bottommost points of our stars. So take my comb, come along and divide what we've got down here. Okay. So now that we've got that, we're going to want this going into here, and we're going to want this hair here going into here. So let's give those some twists here so that we've got nice clear lines connecting the points of our star. Once I've got those nice and tight, I'm going to secure that all with an elastic right here. Okay, tighten down. Now this hair here, it went under there. I'm going to weave it up on top of this section here. Okay, so now for this last point here. Okay, so I've got hair here and hair here underneath. And we're going to take and twist these a little bit. More taut and tight going into it. Twist that. Okay, and pull her hair up here and secure it with an elastic. This is nice and tight for the last point of our star. That. So then I'm going to pull just a little bit more over here. Okay, and we've got a star there. Now we are going to start with our ribbon braid, and I'm going to take her hair out, and that's a cute accent. You could even do that if you wanted to just do a quick style and have a little star. But you're gonna love this ribbon braid. So I'll give her hair a quick brush here and wrap my braid around the back. So I'm gonna take my 3 colors of ribbon here. Got my red, white, and blue, and I'm going to just tie them together at the very top. Don't really want a big end. If you have too big of an end, you can always come back and trim it down. But I just want a little bit, so I'm going to be able to kind of tuck that into the braid as I go. So I've got my ribbon here. Got my 3 strands of ribbon here tied together. I'm going to come and take a section of hair at the very front corner and wrap that around and tie that in around that first strand. Then I'm going to come just to the left of it and pick up a section, and I'm going to come just to the right of it and pick up another section of hair. Okay, so I've got hair, hair, my ribbons, and hair, and this is how you start a 5-strand ribbon braid, except for normally you just have 2 pieces of ribbon. So it's very similar, but I'll show you how to work the 3 pieces of ribbon in. So I'm going to come underneath from this side. We're braiding left to right. I'm going to go under the hair that the ribbon's tied to. Give that a tug and make sure it's down there. I'm going to come over my white piece of ribbon, and then I'm going to, and this looks tricky at first, and it is, it's harder, but you can get it. I'm going to go, so I went under the hair, over the white ribbon. I'm going to go under the red ribbon, and I'm going to tug and make sure those are all tight still. Okay, I went under the red ribbon last. Now I'm going to go over this piece of hair. Now this piece of hair that I just went over is going to go over the red ribbon under the white. Okay, now I'm going to come along on this side, add in a section of hair here to my first piece of hair, and we have it still like we did at the very beginning. We've got hair, hair, our ribbons, and hair. And I'm going to come along, I'm going to go under, I'm going to go over my white ribbon, and I'm going to pick up this blue ribbon that's just been hanging there. I'm going to go under the blue ribbon, and this last section I'm going to add some hair to it. Okay, once I've added hair to it, that hair I was braiding is going to go over it. And now we're going to take this piece of hair, the one that we just added hair to, we're going to go over the blue, and we are going to go under the red so that we get our pattern of red, white, and blue. Okay, I'm going to give that a tug and all of the hairs to just make sure it's secure. Now we're going to start on this side again. We're going to add hair. When you add hair, make sure the ribbon hanging underneath does not fall forward. So I've added hair to this strand, and again, we've got now holding, we've got hair, hair, ribbon, and hair. Under the hair, we're going to now go over the red, pick up the white, and we're going to go under the white. Okay, I'm giving it little tugs. And now before we go over this one, we're going to add a section of hair to it. Let's see here. Coming along like that. Okay. So we've added a section of hair. This middle one now goes over that outer edge. The hair that we just went over is going to come over our white ribbon and under our blue. Okay, and you'll see now we've got red, white, blue, red, white, and we're going to have blue there as we stitch it in. And hair, hair, ribbon, hair. So let's come along down here, add in a section of hair. Okay, we're going to come under the hair, over the blue ribbon. Now we're going to want to come along and pick up our red ribbon to go under the red ribbon, keeping with our pattern. So if you're not using red, white, and blue, just watch that you're keeping your pattern of whatever color you wanted to do. Okay, now I'm going to come along here and add hair and go over that. The hair that we just went over with our last stitch, we're going to take it over the red and under the white. And now I'm going to start kind of wrapping around and directing my braid so it wraps around the back of her head. Okay, I'm going to add hair in, under, over. The next color after the white that we want is the blue. So we're going to go under the blue. Okay. Then we need to add in a section of hair here. And as we're wrapping around, the sections that we add are going to be thicker here and kind of going up because we want to make sure we keep pulling from the top. It'll look cooler as you wrap around. So thicker there, thin there. Okay, so we've added in. Now we can keep braiding this part. We're going to go over there. This section of hair, going to go over the blue, and we're going to pick up our red. It's hanging down there. We're going to go under the red. And we're just going to continue this all the way around. The bottom section's going to be thicker at the bottom and then a little thinner as they're going up here. Add hair under, over the red, under the white. As I come along here, I'm going to take this bottom part from the star and add that in this topmost section. the white, pick up my blue under the blue. Okay, and you'll see as you're going down, you're just adding kind of smaller sections because you're getting closer to the nape of her neck. Okay. And then with the blue under the red. White hangs down behind there. I'm going to pick up the rest of the hair here from this edge of the star and go under here. Then I'm going to go over the red, under the white. That. Okay, and now I don't have any more hair to add in, so I'm just going to continue this pattern. So I'll take this outside one, we're going to come under here, over the white, pick up my blue that was hanging, go under that. This red kind of gets dropped down to hang behind, and this goes over there. This is definitely a little trickier of a braid. If you know how to do a 5-strand ribbon braid, though, first with just one color or 2 types of colors in there, that'll be easier for you. So I would recommend checking out my tutorial on the 5-strand ribbon braid if you're having a hard time at this point. And I'm going to tie this off. Any flyaways that she has that I can grab here, I'm going to do that, and then the ones that are sticking out up here, I'm going to come back with some hairspray or some pomade and secure those down. So you'll see my ribbon here was too long, but I would always rather have too much ribbon than not enough. You can take and wrap it around here a couple times if you want, tie it in a knot. You can tie a little bow or have those hanging down. I'm just going to leave them hanging down there and trim those. Trim those. Let me grab my pomade and hairspray and I'll show you how I'm going to neaten it up just a little bit here. Okay. So I'm just going to spray my super hold hairspray and just kind of tuck those hairs into the braid where they're sticking out. Should get a cute little bow. I'm gonna come along here, add on the end, and we are all ready to go for our 4th of July celebrations. Thanks so much for watching today's tutorial. If you try it at home, I hope it turns out great for you. If you want to share a photo on my Facebook page or tag me in a picture on Instagram at Hair by Lori, I would love to see how it turns out for you. And
subscribe to our channel and have a happy 4th of July.
Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one.